Are you still struggling to figure out the break-even sales for your business? Let me show you a quicker way. Here we have a simple financial statement for a company. We've got the revenue or sales, which we still need to figure out. Then we have the cost of goods sold, which is 55% of the revenue. That means, if the sales are $100, the cost is $55. We also have the gross profit, which is simply the revenue minus the cost. Next, we have variable costs, which are 4% of the revenue. Just like the cost, this will be calculated based on the sales value. And we also have some fixed costs. These stay the same each month, no matter how much you sell. After that, we add up the operating expenses, which is the total of all the expenses here. Finally, we have the operating profit, which is the gross profit minus the operating expenses. Now, here's the thing. The cost and the variable expenses depend on the sales. So, the operating profit is simply the revenue minus all expenses, including costs and operating expenses. When your company is new, or if you're just trying to figure out your break-even revenue, you might need to try different sales figures to find that sweet spot. By break-even, I mean the point where your profit is zero, where your revenue covers all costs but you're not making a profit yet. So, let me show you what I mean. One way is to try different sales numbers and see what works. Let's start by trying 500,000 in sales. That gives us a loss of 715,000. Clearly, we need to increase the sales. Let's try 1 million. That gives us a loss of 510,000. Let's bump it up again. How about 2 million? This gives us a loss of 100,000. As you can see, this method of trial and error can eventually get us to the break-even point, but it's slow. Now, let me show you a much faster way. Go to the Data tab, click on What If Analysis, and then select Goal Seek. This is a function that will help us find the break-even sales figure in no time. You'll see a small pop-up window with 3 fields. First, in Set Cell, we need to select the cell where we want the value to be set. In this case, we want the profit to be 0, so I'm going to select cell B14. Next, for to value, we need to set the value we want the cell to be 0, since we want no profit. Lastly, we need to tell it which value to adjust in order to reach 0 profit. So I'll select B2, the revenue cell. Now, just click OK, and boom. It gives us the exact sales number we need to break even. I'll press OK to accept it. But wait, it gets better. Let's say you want to know the sales you need to make to earn a profit of 250,000. Simply enter the desired profit, press OK, and OK again to accept the result. Here, we see that you would need 2.8 million in sales to hit that 250,000 profit. And that's how you do it. If you found this helpful, don't forget to follow us for more tips and tricks.